Some of you would have read that buying shares, buying equity mutual funds for the long term is a good idea. That's been a good, solid propaganda going on for the last 10 years or so, without telling you the other half of it, which is that there is a certain way to buy. You don't buy blindly, you have to invest in certain equity mutual funds in a certain manner. So you started a SIP, systematic investment plan is the best way to go about it. Up to this point, it's correct. Systematic investment plan is the right way to go about it. But in markets, in finance, nothing is black and white, nothing is written in stone. You have to be adaptive. Unfortunately, 80% of the SIPs get started when the market is too high. Alright, it's in human nature. And if you don't believe me, just go and check a program that I did over here called Your Mind and Your Money. It's there in YouTube, and the kind of behavioral mistakes all of us make. Even finance professors make behavioral mistakes. It's inside us. Nothing to be ashamed about. So, as we just came across a little piece of data, 39% of the time the market is undervalued. During this 39% of the time, this is historical data. Okay. During this 39% of the time, net inflow into mutual fund is -2%. Meaning that is the time people are pulling money out when the market is undervalued. Why? Because the market to nahi chal raha hai. So many months now I'm not earning anything. I invested when now it's down. It's down meaning it is time for it to go up sometime later. Alright. Now another 25% of the time market is overvalued. How much money goes into mutual funds at that time? 78%. 78% of inflow into mutual fund happens when the market is overvalued. Why? Because human mind loves to extrapolate. It has been going up and you've done nothing. It's gone up a little more, you've done nothing. And then finally it makes a huge surge. Oh my God, I missed out. The train leaving the station syndrome. So you go and open a SIP at that particular point in time. Maybe you don't. You are smart people, you come here to listen to me. But a lot of people do precisely this. I'm talking of the average person. So the net result of all of this is widespread story. This is a story that we hear from everybody all the time in our various helplines, the emails that we get, the various questions that we get all the time. Okay. The common point of all of this is that there's no method, there's no planning, there's no thinking of what to do when with the money.